Madonna drops $19.3 million on the Weeknd's Hidden Hills estate. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to Millionaire Hideouts and click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. She's back. After a dozen years hopping around between New York City, the Hamptons and Lisbon, Portugal, Madonna has decided to set down some multi-million-dollar roots in Los Angeles. Though she's recently been on the East Coast, where she celebrated Easter in the Hamptons, the shape-shifting pop star returned to the City of Angels last year amid the COVID-19 quarantines, and while in town has been holed up in a lavish rented estate in the Coldwater Canyon area of Beverly Hills. Her decision to stay a while just might have something to do with the biopic about her life that she's slated to direct and that she has co-written with Diablo Cody. The mononymous, like a virgin, singer, now 62, social media savvy and still pushing sociocultural buttons, turning out fashion trends and making hit records. Her 14th studio album, Madam X, released in 2019, was her 9th to debut at the top of the Billboard 200, looked far and wide for a suitable mansion to call home. In the end she eschewed her former real estate stomping grounds of Beverly Hills and the Hollywood Hills, where she's owned homes in decades past, and instead headed for the suburbs, dropping $19.3 million on the Weeknd's mansion in guard-gated and celeb-filled Hidden Hills. The Weeknd purchased the then brand-new mansion almost 4 years ago for $18.2 million, and initially put it on the market amid piles of publicity with a much too optimistic ask of not quite $25 million. The price eventually dipped to almost $22 million before Madge came along and bargained another $2.7 million off the price. With 9 bedrooms and 9 full and 2 half bathrooms spread over about 12,500 square feet between the 7-bedroom main house and 2-bedroom guest house, there's plenty of room for the gap-toothed Og material girl, who rolls deep with 4 of her 6 children along with a retinue of assistants, nannies and security personnel. The Weeknd was represented by Angel Salvador at the agency while Madonna was represented in the deal by Trevor Wright at the Beverly Hills Estates. A gated drive rolls down to a large motor court, while the double-height foyer sets the stage for the clean-lined contemporary opulence found throughout the property. The stair gallery next to the foyer is plenty capacious enough that a baby grand piano can comfortably be nipped under the floating staircase. The formal living room spills out to the backyard, while the formal dining room includes an eye-catching nearby walk-in wine room with custom LED lighting. The colossal kitchen is chock-a-block with premium quality culinary accoutrement and has not just one but 2 huge islands with stone counters that waterfall off the ends. Adjoining the kitchen is a breakfast nook and a huge family room where a wall of glass disappears into the walls to seamlessly unite the room with a heated loggia. In addition to a staff wing off the kitchen and family room, the main floor includes a spacious guest suite, a gym, a media lounge and an office with black marble fireplace. The primary bedroom presides over a wing of its own on the 2nd floor and includes a fireplace set into a polished stone wall between LED-lit display shelves and a private balcony with a view over the backyard. There are also 2 fitted walk-in closets and a lavishly appointed bath. Between the main house and an open-air pavilion, complete with fireplace and outdoor kitchen, are a velvety expanse of evenly mown lawn and a zero-edge swimming pool and spa. The horse barn has been converted to additional flexible living space, while the 5-car garage easily doubles as an at-home disco with custom violet-colored LED lighting. Tucked up into the hillside behind the pool house, there's a shaded viewing terrace alongside the full-sized outdoor basketball court. A few of Madonna's new neighbors in Hidden Hills include Lil Wayne, who just spent $15.4 million on his big ol' Hidden Hills manse, Drake, John Stamos, Dwayne Wade, Jeffree Star, Lori Loughlin and several members of the Kardashian clan. Madge's former house in Beverly Hills, which she bought in 2003 for $12.5 million from Seller Ward and sold a decade later for $19.5 million, is now owned by rockstar energy drink mogul Russ Weiner, who scooped it up in 2015 for $19 million and has had it on and off the market more times over the last 4 years than anyone would ever bother to count, at a variety of prices that soared as high as $49 million and dipped briefly in late 2020 and early 2021 to $29.995 million. It is currently listed at $35 million. The globe-trotting diva's stateside holdings include a massive triple-wide townhouse on Manhattan's Upper East Side she bought almost a dozen years ago for $32 million and a 30-ish acre horse farm in the Hamptons. And, about 3.5 years ago she was widely reported to have spent about $9 million for an 18th-century Moorish revival mansion near Lisbon, in Portugal.